What's the pattern? What are you asking them to play? Because there's a role that all relationships play in our life. So get to what that pattern is. I'm getting divorced for a second time. I'm so over relationships, and yet dying alone doesn't sound so great either. What should I do to get through this one? Second time. First of all, do not judge yourself for how many divorces you've been through. There's a lot of people that don't get married, don't get divorced, but they have incredible relationships and they break apart, and they could be viewed as having 10 marriages, right? Because they've gone into the depths of the relationship. So don't judge yourself about second divorce, right? That's the first main thing, because otherwise you're just going to get stuck in this self-judgment stuff of, what's normal and not normal, and good and bad, and divorce and marriage, and they're all social constructs. They're all ideas that socially we follow so that we can appear to be, normal. Oh, it's normal that you get married and you stay married and no. There's no normal here. We're not talking about normal. We're talking about you learning the lessons from the soul contracts that you called in, right? So if you're getting divorced, I would look at not their issues, right? That's what we always want to do is, oh, well, they. Look at your issues. Look at the pattern. What happened from the first marriage? What happened from the second marriage? What happened from the other relationships that you were in? What's the pattern? What are you asking them to play? Because there's a role that all relationships play in our life. So get to what that pattern is. That would be my very first thing to do. But your pattern, right? Well, you can look at theirs. You can see what you think they're doing to you, but still you have to come back to the recognition that it's you asking them to reflect an aspect of yourself, right? So get to that. Get to what that is and work on that. And I think if you work on that, you have lots of possibilities for a new relationship to come in. But don't get into a new relationship until you've worked through all of the beautiful lessons you've called that person in to teach you, right? So do that first. Get in there deep. So hopefully that's helpful. I think don't judge yourself. Stay in the beauty of knowing that relationships are here to teach us something, and just learn the lessons, right? And then as you learn the lessons, then you don't have to keep attracting the same types of relationships that are going to cause you the same level of strife.